Spock, where do you think we should start looking for this? Brassica?
Logic suggests that they will present us with opportunities to come to them.
Captain, a message from Starfleet.
On screen.
Captain, the USS Regulus has been forced to cancel its survey mission to the Antares Rift. We've decided to redirect the Enterprise to that mission. The USS Hood will take over for your current assignment.
Of course, the Antares Rift has a rather dangerous reputation.
Nothing the Enterprise can't handle. But be careful. Starfleet out.
We gotta go to the Antares Rift. The boss fight was our disposable crewman. He was a blue shirt. He wasn't disposable. He was our genetics expert. Right? He was just a jerk. He's like, it was evil. I don't think I have an evil sound, do I? Where Abe Simpson says, evil, or whatever he says. I don't know, let's just look around. Whoa. Alright. In. Let's check our manual again. Antares Rift. That's 15. That's over. It looks rifty. See? This looks pretty rifty. It looks like a rift, even. It looks like a rift. The rift. Man, this looks exactly... Oh, this is a rift, not a planet.
Captain's log, stardate 6257.6. We have entered the Antares Rift and found spatial disruptions in the rift that make using warp engines extremely dangerous. Repairs are almost complete on the minor damage we suffered upon entry into the rift. We are continuing our survey using impulse engines.
My poor babies. Warp engines were meant to be used, Captain.
Communications are back online, Captain.
Deflectors at 93% power and increasing.
Captain, undoubtedly, that phenomenon would explain many of the strange disappearances in this sector. Still, with our warp engines deactivated, our computers indicate we will be safe.
Communications are out again, Captain. Is anyone hurt?
If he was human, Mr. Spock's pride might be...
Captain, sensors failed to indicate anything unusual prior to the explosion. I would speculate that it was caused by an extremely unusual rift in the space-time continuum, a place where radically different physical laws apply.
And since it was different space-time, our sensors weren't programmed to detect it.
And it could happen again at any time without warning.
Oh no. What is happening? Why are we at this weird angle? Why are we at this weird angle where we can't actually see the screen? This is really weird. Let's talk to people, I guess. Who's this?
Ideas, Mr. Walker?
I'm a security guard, sir, not an idea man. Still, if we could send out probes to detect these rifts, we might get a better idea on whether they're moving or not, and whether we should stop and make repairs, or keep moving.
Hey, that's a good idea. Let's do it.
Scotty, what's our status?
Very bad, Captain. Whatever hit the Enterprise hit us right in our own neighborhood. The hull is breached 6 meters from the bridge. Beyond that, the instruments are useless. I can't read or send anything through these controls. We'll need a
Star Trek.
to make this
I'd
bridge
recommend it.
functional again.
Scotty, how about auxiliary control?
Captain, I cannot determine the status of anything beyond the place where the rupture occurred. The rest of the ship could be dead as far as we know.
Status, Mr. Sulu.
Helmet's not responding, Captain. The controls are completely dead.
Status, Mr. Chekhov.
Captain, navigation is not responding. The circuits are as lifeless as a Stalinist.
Captain, I believe I may be able to adjust the sensors to detect these spatial rifts and pilot the Enterprise to avoid them. However, the sensors are too heavily damaged here. I will need to get to auxiliary control as soon as possible if I am to reroute the necessary systems.
Mr. Spock, the bulkheads were breached just outside of the bridge. No one's going to be able to leave the bridge for at least an hour unless they're transported out.
Any ideas, Lieutenant?
I was barely able to reroute the necessary connections last time, Captain. Communications are completely useless now. We may be able to enter codes into the library computer and instruct others to send messages to us.
Okay. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. So, to answer your question, Lars, would I recommend this title? At the moment, it's alright. If you like the first one, this one's just a little bit more wacky. I think. This one's kind of wacky and weird. But it's not a bad game. I think it's I find the controls in this game are just awful, though. I do not like the way they use this. They did this system. I think it is a bad system. The way they did inventory, not a fan. I am not a fan. I should also save.
Save new game.
Oh, I have too many saves. Oh,
Save
man.
new game. Replace previous game.
Man.
Save new game. Replace delete previous game. Save new game.
As broken. There. The story and gameplay, inventory and puzzles are normal. So yeah, I mean, the biggest problem is the game gives us a lack of. I feel like the game is giving us lack of information to correctly solve things in a lot of cases. Like we needed to do something, and Spock could have easily said something along the lines of, I think this would be a good idea, Captain, to have this analyzed by a computer. But instead, we somehow had to figure that out ourselves. And a few other things like that. But that you know, that's your standard point and click moon logic stuff, so. And we also have this interface right here where we're at, and I don't even know what to do. Everybody's at their station, so what can I do? I can have Spock do something.
I do not see the logic in that action. Captain, the library computer is online. Apparently, its circuits were shielded from the explosion. Captain, I have managed to program a message into the library computer. The first time a person accesses the computer, they will read our distress signal. Hopefully, they can code a reply into the computer, which we can access. Captain, the transporters are operational. I request permission to be transported, so I can begin the adjustments to sensors as soon as possible.
Go ahead, Spock. No, Spock, I'll go first. Go ahead, Spock. No, Spock, I'll go ahead, Spock. Spock!
Uh-oh. Did we break Spock? Uh-oh.
I can take care of that, Captain. I'm patching your log into the computer. You should have voice messages.
Captain, we've managed to jury-rig an evacuation tube through the bridge turbo lift. We should be able to keep it stable long enough for you to be evacuated.
What is going on? Did we break Spock? Is Spock dead? Did we kill Spock?
Captain's log. After equipping ourselves with tricorders and phasers, we are now searching for a way to find Spock and return him to us. I've determined that the best place to start
Captain, it's a very good thing we took the warp engines offline.
How bad is it, Scotty?
That explosion was 42% stronger than the one that struck near the bridge. Our left warp nacelle is crippled, Captain.
I hope it's not a trend. Keep me posted, Mr. Scott. Kirk out.
Captain, where would you like to be transported?
Send us to sickbay, Mr. Kyle.
Wait, what?
Send us to engineering, Mr. Kyle. Send us to auxiliary control, Mr. Kyle. We'll transport later, Mr. Kyle. Send us to sickbay, Mr. Kyle.
Yes, sir.
Sure, why not?
Energize.
Well, Jim, I leave you alone for 5 minutes and look at the mess you've made.
Yep. It's voiced by all the original cast, Jack. All of them. We got George Takei. We got the other people.
Jim, what's going on? I've had smoother rides than the Starfleet Vertigo test wheel.
Leonard Nimoy, yeah. Leonard Nimoy. Well, we may have killed Spock. I don't know. He didn't look good. He didn't look good.
I would appreciate it if you left my equipment alone.
Whoa. Look at this. We are in the thing. Oh. So let's just go in here. Where do we want to go? Oh, we needed to go to auxiliary control, didn't we? Where's that at? Engineering. Sick bay, that's where we were. Transporter room. Auxiliary control. It says inaccessible.
Hi, Dr.
Biochemist! So I just realized that the yellow rooms are accessible. I thought they were damaged because I saw this over here and it was yellow. But it says accessible, so I'm gonna go here. Alright, what's this? Oops, what's this?
This screen shows the layout on this deck. The door directly ahead of you leads to the auxiliary control.
Our highest priority is control of the sensors. We must find Spock.
I'll handle it, Captain. Remember, I was a physicist when I first joined the Enterprise.
Ah! Captain, look!
I think that's Spock. I think that is Spock. I'm just gonna guess.
Captain, I'm getting a sensor reading on the alien. I'm sure Dr. McCoy will find this data interesting. Captain, what happened?
It appears our alien friend likes its privacy.
Okay, maybe that isn't Spock. What the heck? I thought that was Spock. Did you see? I thought that was Spock. Oh no, it's another freaking alien. What the heck happened to this game? Okay, let's go. They said Dr. McCoy would find this very interesting, so let's talk to McCoy.
Not again.
Jim, we've got to get out of here.
We need to get Spock back.
I should have known the Spock would be good for something someday. Now the day has come and he isn't here. Jim, what is going on out there?
Spock is gone, Bones. He was transporting off the bridge, and then he vanished, and then this alien appeared in auxiliary control.
An alien kidnapped Spock? Why?
I don't know. We managed to get a medical scan.
Jim, this says our invaders are Vorians.
Vurians, but they're extinct. They died out at the time that Cochrane invented the warp drive. They were slaughtered in the Three Systems War.
Jim, I know my history, but I also know my anatomy. The alien in auxiliary control is a Vorian. There's only one strange thing.
What's that?
This creature isn't capable of doing some of the things that you described. It's an ordinary Vorian. No special organs, no unusual brain patterns, nothing that traditionally suggests superhuman feats.
Can you neutralize it, Bones?
Actually, it's a female. And yes, I know of something that can incapacitate it without harming it. A gas mixture. You'll have to pump large quantities into auxiliary control for it to be effective, but it should work almost immediately.
Let's do it.
Here's the gas, Jim. Be careful with it. There hasn't been a Vorian in 150 years.
Gas. Nice. Now where do we go? Where do we go now? How do we release the gas? The bridge, no. The auxiliary control, no. Probably not the transporter. The sick bay, no. Engineering, maybe. Maybe? I mean, it's the only other place left. Alright, let's check out engineering.
Captain, there has been an explosion near the shuttle bay. I'm fine. There has been no significant damage.
Any luck communicating with Starfleet Command?
I have made contact with the light cruiser USS Jefferson, sir. It will reach the edge of Antares Rift in 16 hours. The Rift is playing havoc with communications.
Thank you, Lieutenant Kirkout.
16 hours? We don't have that amount of time. Make him go faster. Warp factor 1 million.
Captain, I got bad news for you. This rift is affecting the hull of the ship. Our hull integrity is dropping fast.
How bad is it, Scotty?
It's at 92% and dropping rapidly. According to our system specs, if it drops below 63%...
Put as much powers as you can to the shields. Use them to support our hull integrity. Divert as much power as you can to the sensors. Let's find out what's causing this. Evacuate all people from the outer decks. Divert power from life support on those decks evenly to shields and sensors. Put as much powers as you can to the shields. Use them to support our hull integrity.
What should we do? What should we do? I'm thinking shields. I'm thinking shields. What do you all think?
That will probably only buy us a few minutes, Captain.
Do it, Scotty. Every minute counts. Kirk out.
Okay, I changed my mind.
Captain, is it too late to put in a request for an early...
Scotty, if we hit any more of these random detonations...
Actually, Captain, I was hoping for a better pension.
Well, there's the 2 minutes that it bought us, right?
Deflector control grid. This system prevents the Enterprise from being pulverized at near light speed by micrometeorites. Impulse engine fuel control system. Life support control systems.
Ooh.
This monitors and controls the ship's life support.
Alright. Put it in the life support. There we go.
Not in there, Captain. Put the gas in the life support pump, then use the controls.
Where's the life support pump?
Not in there, Captain. Put the gas in the life...
Where's the life support pump?
Captain, I may only be Chief Ed...
Where is it? Where's the life support pump?
Life support control systems. This monitors and controls... This seems pointless. This device stores special chemicals that are pumped into the ship's atmosphere when needed, and is operated by the life support system.
There's the life support pump. What do I look like? A freaking ship captain?
I wish Dr. McCoy had given me the specs on that gas injection system. It looks like a rather clumsy fit.
I'll do it, Scotty.
You'd think that Dr. McCoy would have some respect for engineering.
Scotty, it's an emergency.
Let's see how our alien friend likes Dr. McCoy's medicine.
Probably as much as we do, Hikaru.
Mr. Kyle, can you transport me to auxiliary control?
Aye, sir. But I have to remind you how dangerous intership transporting can be. We've really been pushing our luck today.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Kyle, but we have to take the risk.
Well, all of us are going.
Look, something's happening.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He disappeared. This is the ship's auxiliary helm station. From here, the helmsman can control the ship's shields and its orbital headings. This is the ship's... Where did our voices go?
Save new game.
There it is.
Cancel. Save. Replace previous game.
Broken. We're still broken, so we'll save it as broken.
That's odd. All systems look normal. The aliens haven't touched the helm. That's odd. All systems look normal. The aliens haven't touched navigation. What's going on? No, I don't think that's necessary.
No, I don't think that's necessary. Well, what are we doing here? What's this?
Captain, the diagram cannot be adjusted except by changing the use of the warp and impulse engines.
What's this?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
What's this?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
No.
This seems pointless. This seems pointless. This station is identical to the bridge's science station, allowing access to external sensors and...
Okay, can I use that?
Everything seems to be working. Library computer, external sensors. Mr. Sulu, see if you can find where the Vurian went. Maybe that will lead us to Spock.
Captain, I'm detecting the Vurian. She seems to have vanished through a rift in space. I have the coordinates of her last known location.
A rift? A rift in space? What? Now what? Now where do I go?
Mr. Kyle, you have the coordinates where the alien teleported?
Captain, you're asking me to transport you into another dimension. I may not be able to lock onto you there.
I'm aware of the risk, Mr. Kyle. You have your orders.
Aye, sir.
We're going to another dimension? Oh no! We gotta get Spock! Well, it worked.
Captain's personal log. I have transported to many strange places in my day, but beaming into an alien dimension is something entirely unique. Only the extreme risk to my ship and my friend Spock would cause me to take such a drastic risk.
This doesn't look like a nice place, though, is it?
There's the Vurian. I don't see Spock.
He's got to be around here somewhere.
This gem-like stone has a dull orange luster. Strange boulders jut from the depths of this strange planetscape. Although it looks like common dirt, the ground in this strange place feels softer. This red gem-like stone resembles a ruby in the rough.
Okay. Well, what are these things? Let's scan them.
Captain, this stone has a cell structure. It must be organic. It also has a wave signature indicative of some sort of psionic abilities.
Really?
Captain, this stone has a cell structure. It must be organic.
I better save again. I'm gonna save again. Save
Save new game.
as.
Replace previous game. Delete. Save new game.
As weird dimension. Let's look at this. Let's look at this alien.
A Vurian. The alien doesn't appear to be noticing you.
Really? Can we take a rock?
No effect.
Why are you reaching for your phaser, Mr. Sulu?
Captain.
Walker, I saw you sneaking up on me.
Sir.
You're all against me. You've gotten rid of Spock, now me. Who's next, Scotty, Uhura? Or are they part of this too?
Captain, snap out of it.
Something is definitely wrong. Such intense emotions.
Okay, let's put this down.
No effect.
Can we go a different way? Just like one screen? Kirk, you're walking so slow. Oh my god. Claire is very good. Oh, what's this?
The remains of a Vurian life support capsule.
Ooh. What's this?
A pouch from the Vurian life support capsule.
A pouch. Let's scan it.
The pouch appears to be composed of some sort of tanned animal hide. It's old, but not very worn.
Let's take it. Oh my god, Kirk, you're so freaking slow. Let's scan the ship. Scan everything.
It's some kind of life pod, Captain. I believe it is of Vurian design.
Same?
It's some kind of life pod, Captain.
Alright. Can we go this way again? Can we keep going? Hey!
Spock, what have they done to you?
Fascinating. Emotional intensity of a previously unknown level. Our link with the savant acts as an amplifier. The more minds in union with him, the greater the level of emotion. And happiness is a powerful emotion.
Spock, do you want this?
Happiness is a human desire, Captain. I am a Vulcan. I want to be free of emotions. This is the antithesis of my desires.
Spock!
Spock! What are you doing?
I shall try to tell you what I know. The emotions make it difficult to communicate. The creature that has done this is called the Savant. A being of great power that has transformed itself into a creature of
another godlike being?
living emotion.
Yeah.
It can form a link with any creature with psionic abilities, including Vulcans. It taps into latent emotions and amplifies them, using them to increase its emotional stability.
What happens if it gets cut off from you and the Vurian?
It would be alone, but could cope. We enhance its enjoyment, but we are not essential to its survival.
Okay.
We're like a backup system. It relies on us for emotional support, but it could exist without us.
So, if anybody's ever seen Red Dwarf, I guess this is like Rimmer World. You remember that episode, Rimmer World? Where basically the planet was psychic planet or psychic moon. Let's see if we can like use this on him. See if he's okay. Make him okay.
I understand, Mr. Chekhov. It is quite logical.
Wait, what do we do? Do we just murder Spock? What happened? Can we take him? Let's pick him up.
No effect.
I do not see the logic in that action.
Wait, he's falling down. What is he fine or not? Where Spock's on the ground. What? I'm confused. I'm pretty sure that episode was called Rimmer World. Maybe I'm wrong about the name of the episode. Wait, what are these? Were these there before?
A pile of blue stones.
A pile? Let's scan the pile.
Captain, I am detecting a large quantity of these blue stones underneath the surface in this spot.
Oh, man.
I'll get them, Captain.
Hey, our red shirt. Our red shirt's gonna get him. Thanks, red shirt. I appreciate it.
I've put them in the pouch we found. Boy, am I getting an odd feeling from these stones.
Oh, yeah? Let's see if we can talk with this dude.
Greetings, Lord Kirk. I am Eminata. I regret the discomfort that I put you through on your ship. I wish only to preserve my joy by serving the Savant.
Are you willing to help me, Eminata? How did you come to be here? What were you doing on my ship? Are you willing to help me, Eminata?
What's this? Number V7-66. Are you frightened of us?
Are you willing to help me, Eminata?
Possibly. I am aware of your ship's distress. I can bring it to the attention of the Savant. It may help.
Actually, I was thinking more about freeing Spock.
I just remember there was the episode where there was another episode where I can't remember. remember. I actually can't remember. Maybe that's the episode I was thinking of. Wasn't there one where, like, he went through a thing and there were a bunch of rimmers on a planet? I thought it might have been that one that was Rimmer World. I forget what that one was called. And he was locked away. I forget what that one was called. I thought that one might have been called Rimmer World because there were a lot of Rimmers. Okay.
What is the savant? I would appreciate the savant being informed.
Yeah, let's say that.
It is done. The savant awaits.
Okay. The savant. Wait, can we pick up all of these? I want to pick them all up. Let's pick them all up.
No effect.
Pick all of these up.
No effect.
Pick them all up!
This place reminds me of Deneva. I lost my brother there. He was a few years younger than I was, and there were times when he annoyed me.
Captain?
And now he's gone. Gone. I'll never see him again, never tell him... tell him...
Captain, snap out of it.
This place must be getting to me.
I want to pick up all of these and see what kind of memories I get.
Don't worry, Mr. Walker, I'll protect you.
Sir?
Sulu, Checo. You know, I may never have told you this before, but I care for you all more than I can tell. Sulu, with your dedication, your unwavering sense of responsibility...
Captain, are you talking about me?
Checo, I've always been impressed by your enthusiasm, all those wonderful Russian jokes, your humanity.
Captain?
And you, Mr. Walker, with your rugged determination, I'll bet you had more girlfriends than anyone in the history of the Academy.
Actually, sir, I'm celibate.
What was I just saying?
Okay. Yeah, I think they did. They did release a few seasons.
What are we doing here? Why did we come here?
Captain?
There's no way back. We'll never find Spock. We're trapped here forever, and it's all my fault. I knew the Antares Rift was dangerous. I should never have let the ship go in there.
Captain?
But let's find Spock.
No effect.
I want to get this one too. I get them all. Get all the stones.
I heard that, Mr. Sulu.
I didn't say anything.
You've always been saying things behind my back. You've always said I don't have enough discipline, that I don't respect my crew. You're insubordinate, Mr. Sulu.
Get hold of yourself, Captain.
What on earth was I saying? I'm sorry, Mr. Sulu. That was not...
Captain, I think we better get out of here as soon as possible.
Psychic stones! The psychic stones of crazy. I do too. Whoa!
I am the savant. I wish you and all entities nothing but joy.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Why do you ensnare others against their will? Release Spock at once and allow us to return to our ship. Who are you? Why do you ensnare others against their will? Release Spock. Who are you?
Who are you?
Once, eons ago, I was akin to you, a creature of flesh and pain. But I released myself from these bonds and became an entity of pure emotion. And I came to this place to find a shelter from the cares of the universe.
Good story. Good story. That's a good story. I'm gonna say.
Save new game. Replace.
Captain, you misunderstand me. It is not my will to bring harm to any creature. I have taken two creatures that are without the most important thing in existence, joy, and given it to them in infinite variety and abundance. The Vurian was filled with despair at the death of her race. She was overwhelmed by sorrow and grief. I have healed her of these afflictions forever. As for the Vulcan, He has been conditioned to deny his emotions. I am bringing him in contact with a part of himself that will enhance his life. It is a gift of love.
You have no right to inflict emotions on any being, regardless of how positive you may think them to be, without their consent. Get a life. You can't just sit around feeling happy for eternity. What does that accomplish? Love? Spock doesn't want your gift. He doesn't need your gift. Release him and let us return to our ship.
Yeah, that.
I will not punish the Vulcan by releasing him. However, I have become aware of the danger that your ship is in. I have the power to make certain it will come to no harm. If you agree to leave now and never return.
Punish him? Vulcans aren't meant to handle emotions. You'll destroy him. I'm not going anywhere without Spock. Sorry, but without my science officer, I must decline your generous offer. Punish him. Vulcans aren't meant to handle emotions. You'll destroy him.
I am aware that the Vulcan's upbringing has stifled him, and that normally emotions are very unhealthy for them. However, I have made adjustments to his neurochemistry to ensure his continued survival. I will send you back to your own ship and give you safe passage through the Antares Rift if you wish. Welcome. Have you come to ask for transportation back to your ship?
Not without Spock. Savant, isn't there anything I can do to make you see reason? Release Spock, or we will be forced to destroy you. Not without Spock.
Captain, why do you begrudge your comrade's newfound happiness?
Because it was not his doing, nor his choice. Because he's being used by you and held against his will. He has duties and obligations. Because it was not his doing, nor his choice.
There are many things in nature that are not desired, but bring good fortune. Be content with your comrade's serendipity, and ask for your safe return to your vessel.
No!
Welcome. Have you come?
Not without Spock. Savant, isn't there anything I can do to make you see reason? Release Spock, or we will be forced. Savant, isn't there anything I can do?
Captain, I do see reason. My intellect is many orders of magnitude beyond yours. You should trust my judgment.
I trust Spock's judgment, and you're imprisoning his free will. Savant, creatures like ourselves need to be free to make mistakes and to learn from them. Only then can our intellects advance the many orders of magnitude that are needed to equal yours. Really? I see you have great power and great splendor. Savant, creatures like...
But I can elevate him to my level without any suffering. He need not experience the hardships that my race experienced. Is this not an extreme act of mercy?
Alright, well... Let's see if he has anything to say.
Greetings, Lord Kirk. I suspect you have come to render me as unconscious as your comrade. It is no longer in my power to resist.
Are you willing to help me, Eminata?
Through the Savant, I know your desires. Why should I help release the poor Vulcan into a life of misery?
Because I need him to save the lives of over 400 people on the ship. Because Spock does not want artificial... Because I need him to save the lives of over 400 people on the ship.
Very well, Captain. I will help you.
Okay.
Greetings, Lord Kirk. I suspect you have come to render me as unconscious.
How did you come to be here? What were you doing on my ship? You agreed to help us.
You have already met the Savant, and he remains unmoved. I am taking the emotions in your mind and broadcasting them to him. Your concern for your ship, your love for your comrade. He regrets your feelings, but his purpose is unchanged.
Okay. It is Star Trek that you see, and this is... We have had two godlike beings. We had 2 episodes ago, we had the godlike being, and then we have this one, and then we had the super intelligent, or not, maybe not super intelligent, but the morality test thing. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've liked this one as much as the first one.
A pouch. It is full of blue stones.
What are these, anyway?
That's interesting. These stones check out as organic matter.
Are these like... I'm confused. Let's use the medical device on it. Maybe we can medical device it.
Fascinating. This stone is giving off a pattern similar to the brainwave pattern of Vulcans and other psionic creatures.
It's Arcadia! How's it going? Thanks for the raid. Let's use this on him. Maybe we can use this on him. What if we do that?
This object has no effect against me.
Okay.
Captain, may I suggest we rescue Commander Spock first and then take samples?
We may not have time, Lieutenant.
But it feels like minerals to me.
Even so, rescuing Spock is our highest priority. Let's get moving.
If I do this...
I don't think I'll fit in this pouch.
I don't want you to put yourself in the pouch. You can stop buying games and not finish your back. Yeah.
You disturb my rest. Fortunately, I am not alone in bliss. Do not use such a tactic again on me. I warn you. What is this? What am I feeling? What have you done?
What's the matter, Savant? Not feeling those good vibrations? Life isn't all happiness and joy. It's time you experienced a reality check.
No. I have spent millions of years trying to escape the anguish.
What did I just do?
Misery is the destroyer of worthy souls, Captain. And you are destroying me.
I'm not destroying you. Your own unwillingness to respect others is destroying you.
That is true.
Free Spock and return us to our ship, and this will end. I'm not destroying you. Your own unwillingness to respect others is destroying you.
Am I really such a monster that I deserve such pain?
Yes, it is.
You have lost respect for others, Savant. Everyone may have different goals, different ideals than you, and you have the right to pursue them. You need to respect their free will, even if it makes them miserable.
You do not understand me, Captain, but I am in no mood to argue. You and your scientist may be freed. Enjoy your universe, Captain Kirk.
We did it! I guess.
Captain's log. We are out of the Antares Rift and are on our way to Starbase 8, where the Enterprise has extensive repairs scheduled. All crew members, including First Officer Spock, are safely aboard.
Yay.
So, Spock, you mean you had an eternity of pure enjoyment and you gave it up?
Affirmative, Doctor.
That has to be the most illogical thing I've ever heard. Humans spend their entire lifetime dreaming of an eternity of pleasure.
As do animals in the field. Perhaps humans are meant to be better than that. Perhaps we should dream of greatness and not simple gratification.
Greatness is a term subject to individual interpretation, Captain. The savant viewed the pursuit of greatness as useless, because all great deeds and accomplishments are destined to be forgotten in cosmic terms.
A cosmic being thinks in cosmic terms, Spock. But somehow that philosophy overlooks a lot of life's little pleasures. There's just one thing that bothers me about the whole thing.
Really, Doctor?
Spock finally got to enjoy himself, and I wasn't there to see it. Now that's something worth remembering.
Yeah.
Message from Starfleet Command.
On screen.
I reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed with the results of your recent performance.
Yes.
Outstanding work, Jim.
We got it impressed.
Keep up the good work. Kane out.
They were impressed this time. We weren't perfect, but they were impressed at least.